blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my...
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaylin and I am back with another video. Today's video is super duper fun. So I went to TJMaxx, and why didn't anybody tell me that they have books? I asked the lady at the register and I'm like, since when did you guys get books? Please inform me, because I come to TJMaxx weekly and I've never seen a book. And I mean like a book section, y'all. So she was like, oh yeah, during the holidays we usually have books because people like to give them as gifts. And I'm like, where have I been? Because I swear I go to TJMaxx all the time, especially during the holidays, so why have I never seen these books? Anyway, now my TJMaxx has books, and now every single TJMaxx that I've gone to recently has had books. But I wanted to show you guys because I did pick up some things. So this is like a mini TJMaxx book haul because I didn't go crazy, but I just want to show you guys which books I did buy and how much they were. So I did not go crazy. So this is a TJMaxx. I did get some stuff from Target. So TJMaxx, Target, and then Barnes and Nobles, because I did go to Barnes and Nobles and get a book because I had some points, I think, and I got it basically for free. So I had some points and I just never showed you guys. So this is a little mini haul of TJMaxx, Target, and Barnes and Nobles. So we have 4 books and I just want to show you. I got Kristen Hanna's The Great Alone. So I've only ever read The Women by Kristen Hanna and I absolutely loved it. I don't know if I think I rated it 5 stars. I rated it 5 stars, yes. So I knew that. It was so good. For it to be historical fiction, I think that was honestly, truly my first historical fiction book that I've ever read, and I loved it. So that was 5 stars. So I've been wanting to read another one of her books because The Woman was so emotional, but I could connect to it in a different way because it was about nursing and she was a nurse in that time. So I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think that was the reason why. So now I want to get into another book by her. So I picked up The Great Alone because this is one of the ones that I really wanted to get into when I was researching like her books. So this is a former POW comes home from the Vietnam War, a changed and volatile man. When he loses yet another job, he makes an impulsive decision. He will move his family north to Alaska, where they will live off the grid in America's last true frontier. So I'm not going to read it all because it's a lot. But it basically says, as winter approaches and darkness descends on Alaska, Ernst's fragile mental state deteriorates and the family begins to fracture. Soon the perils outside pale in comparison to threats from within. In their small cabin, covered in snow, blanketed in 18 hours of night, Lenny and her mother learn the terrible truth. They are on their own. In the wild, there is no one to save them but themselves. So they end up moving to Alaska, and we're gonna see this story. This girl is 13 years old, caught in the riptide of her parents' passionate, stormy relationship, dares to hope that a new land will lead to a better future for her family. She is desperate for a better future. She is desperate for a place to belong. Her mother, Cora, will do anything and go anywhere for the man she loves, even if it means following him into the unknown. So that was just a little bit of the summary. It was a long summary. But this just seems really good. All her books seem very moving and touching. And then I just think that it'll show me something that I've never, like, I'll learn something reading this. So this was $13.99. So let's see how much it is on Amazon for the hardcover and see if it's a deal. So the hardcover is $14.50 on Amazon. So saved a couple cents. So next I have Abby Jimenez, Life's Too Short. I have my little Abby Jimenez corner right here. You can't really see, but this one I've never read. When Vanessa Price quit her job to pursue her dream of traveling the globe, she wasn't expecting to gain millions of YouTube followers who shared her joy of seizing every moment. For her, living each day to its fullest isn't just a motto. Her mother and sister never saw the age of 30, and Vanessa doesn't want to take anything for granted. But after her half-sister suddenly leaves Vanessa in custody of her baby daughter, life goes from daily adventure to next-level bad, now with bonus baby vomit and hair. The last person Vanessa expects to show up offering help is the hot lawyer next door, Adrian Copeland. After all, she barely knows him. No one warned her that he was a secret baby tamer or that she'd be spending a whole lot of time with him and his geriatric chihuahua. Now she's feeling things she vowed not to feel. because the only thing worse than falling for Adrian is finding a little hope for a future she may never see. Abby Jimenez always does it. So this I feel like is just going to be so good just based off what it's about, and I'm excited for this. Can't go wrong. Abby Jimenez is one of my top authors. So let's see how much this one was. $7.99. And let's see. I think this one is available on Kindle. It is available on Kindle Unlimited, so if you don't want the physical copy. But I paid $7.99 for it, and on Amazon it's $10.28. So my husband can't say nothing because I'm saving him money. That's how you gotta get them. Then next, they seem to have a lot of Abby Jimenez. So I got the Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. They had a lot of hers. They had a Part of Your World, but it was a little bit bent, and I can't do that. So I'll check back because that's the only one I don't have in the series. So this one is 2 years after losing her fiance, Sloane Monroe still can't seem to get her life back on track. But one troublemaking pup with a take-me-home look in his eyes is about to change everything. With her new pet by her side, Sloane finally starts to feel more like herself. Then after weeks of unanswered texts, Tucker's owner reaches out. He's a musician on tour in Australia, and bottom line, he wants Tucker back. Well, Sloane's not about to give up her dog without a fight. But what if this Jason guy really loves Tucker? As their flirty texts turn into long calls, Sloane can't deny a connection. Jason is hot and nice and funny. There's no telling what could happen when they meet in person. The question is, with his music career on the rise, how long will Jason really stick around? And is it possible for Sloane to survive another heartbreak? This one was $6.99, okay? It was like I couldn't leave these books in the store. I just could not. So on Amazon, it's $9.69. So another save, okay? So then I'll go into my book from Barnes & Nobles. So I love me some Lynn Painter, okay? I love me some Lynn Painter. I don't even know. This one was $13.99 at Barnes & Nobles. This is, I'm pretty sure it's the next book after Better Than the Movies, I want to say. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. Okay, yeah. So this is the sequel to Better Than the Movies, which I do have. I have, yeah, Better Than the Movies right here. And then I've also read her book Betting on You. I've read Betting on You, and I've read Happily Never After. So I have 3 books of hers, and I loved them all. But this is a sequel to Better Than the Movies, and I had to pick this up because look at this special edition, or this Barnes & Nobles exclusive. It is so cute, and look at the sprayed edges. Like, I had to. It has baseballs, flowers, the movie reel, popcorn, soda, a heart, heartbreak, clouds, and then an L and W on like one of those things where they do an acting where they say action or cut or scene. That is on the top of the book. But I had to get this because I gotta figure out what Wes and Liz are up to. So this is a young adult. I love young adults. I'm getting into more like clean, closed doors, low spice to no spice, just because I want the story. I want to really connect to the characters, and yeah, you can do that in those books. So for a few beautiful moments, Wes had his dream girl, the strong-willed girl next door, Liz. But right as the two were about to set off for college to start their freshman year together, tragedy struck. Wes was left dealing with the fallout, which ultimately meant losing Liz in the process. Flash forward months later, and Wes and Liz find themselves in college together. In a healthier place now, Wes knows he broke Liz's heart when he ended things, but he is determined to make her fall back in love with him. Wes knows Liz better than anyone, and he has a foolproof plan to win her back with rom-com worthy grand gestures she loves. Only Liz will have none of it. Wes has to scheme like a rom-com hero to figure out how to see her. Even worse, Liz has a new friend, a guy friend. Still, Wes won't give up, adopting his clever plans and going hard to get Liz's attention and win back her affection. But after his best efforts get him nowhere, Wes is left wondering if their relationship is really over for good. So, how cute. I don't know. I feel like someone said you have to read young adults and like understand that it's a young adult. Like, don't expect too much. Because her books, though, like Better Than Movies, was cute. By all means, it's not an adult romance. They're not adults. So you have to just be in that mindset. Like, this is a young adult. It's very like corny, very cheesy, but it's cute. And I'm excited to see where they are now that they are in college. You kind of have to like reminisce, like take yourself back to when you were that age. So then let me get into, did I get this from, I think I got this from Target. Let us see. I got this from TJMaxx. So this says my day is booked, and it's just a cute little notepad. I was like, I have to get this so then I can put like on my reading, either my bookshelf that spins or up here, and I can just jot down maybe some books that I read when I'm watching videos, any book recommendations, book ideas for my, like for video ideas I can put on there. And I was like, it's cute. It was $3.99. I had to get it. So then this is the stuff that I got from Target. So y'all know, if y'all been around for way back when, I had a reading journal. I've never used it. I don't even know where it is. I've never used it. They had this cute reading journal, which I have to take the sticker off. I hate that they put stickers on books, period. But this says I have no shelf control, and it's just so cute. See? It's just so cute. Like, please, how vibrant and colorful this is. And I believe it was $8.99. I believe. Yes, it was $8.99. And I just like this one because it had more color into it. Now, I do want to do a reading journal for next year, and I kind of want it to be fun and, you know, really be creative and print out the little pictures and do all that. But I'm saving that for 2026 because it's just, I will prep and stuff, but I'm gonna save that to 2026. But I wanted to get this and it be like, just in case I don't do that next year, I would like to, but if I don't, I can still have somewhere to keep this stuff, and then maybe this information I can put into the cutesy one that I want to make on my own. But it has the book review, you do book title, author, genre, rating, quick opinion, why I chose this book, date I began reading, date I finished reading, a little summary, favorite quotes, and then highlights. And it's just that all throughout. So really cute. I just love the colorful aspect, but that's literally all it is. It's nothing crazy, but I do want to keep up more with my books physically. Like, I just want something to do craft wise. And then the last thing I got from Target was this little candle for fall, and I need to hurry up and start using it because time is just flying and it's literally almost the end of November. So this says fall into a good book. So you guys will see this in my little fall reading vlogs that I do. As soon as I can get my reading room back, we're going to be doing a lot of switching around and redoing my house. I think the girls are going to get moved into the same room so I can have my own private office again. Right now, my books and everything are in my youngest daughter's room. So I can't get in here as much because the free time that I have is her nap time and she's in her sleeping. So I only have this time at night, like when my husband's home, really to be in this room. So we're planning on putting them together in the room, seeing how that goes. And then I'll get my office back. But I think I'm just going to make it like my reading room, my room where I can do my Bible studies, my quiet time, and just like my little relaxing safe haven. So I will be using this while I read. It'll go on my little spin bookshelf. And yeah, before I do go, I just want to show you guys this other video. I'm going to show you guys this other book. This is another Chris and Hannah book that I got from Costco. If you don't go to Costco, Sam's, BJ's, and you have a membership, please walk by the book tables because you can find a lot of good books there. I actually found this one there, and I might have shown it in a recent video, but I just wanted to show it again because I think I'm going to start reading it soon, at least before the year is over. And how cute. It was like a nice anniversary edition. And like, I'm really obsessed with the sprayed edges. And then how dare it just bless me with a holder, a book tab, so that I don't have to use a bookmark. Every book, every hardcover should have that. Like, just add that in there. It's perfectly fine. It'll be okay. You can do that. You can help us out. So this, I just wanted to show you guys because it's really cute. But that's all I have for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this little mini book haul. If you have a TJMaxx nearby you, go check it out because you will find some good finds. And like I showed and told you guys, I saved on all these books. Even if it's a couple cents, I saved some money getting these from TJMaxx. And they were on my list in books that I wanted. So now I'm excited to have them a part of my collection and my never-ending TBR. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Y'all have to let me know, does Marshalls, does Ross, does Home Goods have books? I might have to like see, but TJMaxx definitely does. So if the other stores do, or y'all know other stores that do, let your girl know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I start to stutter when I speak, understanding what my knees go weak. What's happening to me in the dark? Can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the